Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see who needs the next reading. I've already got a download, so I just want to see who's going to come out for this download. Capricorn, I knew it. Okay, something could be cooked, like fully cooked, like it's ready to go, fully done. Take it out of the oven or let it burn, kind of energy, right? So I don't know what that's about. Capricorn. You know what? We're going to start with an oracle. Why not? Capricorns. Wow, peonies. Sag just got this as well. It's time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. That's beautiful. Nice. Okay. Hummingbird. The winds beneath your wings are shifting. If you don't pay attention, you may lose flight. So it's like you might as well pay attention, right? Because you're taking off. So, and we have wand making. Okay, channeling your power. With a flick of focus, you come to see a vision realized. 34 or 43 could be relevant numbers. Let's go ahead. This could be about communication or expressing your emotions, or this could be coming towards you. Abundance. There could be something that you're trying to unlock regarding abundance. You could be like giving birth to abundance. Yeah, you could be at the end of some kind of karmic cycle. A lot of green here, so green could be really relevant, or you're seeing greens and pinks, maybe yellow. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, coming out of being stuck. Beautiful. So even if people were like, trying to keep you stuck, or this could have been past paradigms or just transits or whatever, it looks like things are shifting, which makes sense. A lot of stuff is now moving forward after this kind of finishing of Capricorn season. No offense, it's just that Saturn is finishing its transit in Pisces in the later degrees, and as we move more into Aquarius season, we have like eclipse point, new moons. Like this is like really new beginning kind of energy. We're kind of now, maybe you feel like this weekend or this Capricorn new moon has really allowed you to make the final cutting, which Saturn can rule with the scythe, right? Like the farming tool. We're cutting away and harvesting, finishing cycles, so we can move towards things that are much more beneficial. So it's actually really freeing. It's almost kind of relieving. I'm seeing somebody, it's kind of like when you're in a funeral and they throw the flowers in the casket or whatever. It's like that final release. It's kind of like something has been, it's like you've won something or you've ended something. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. Capricorns. Capricorn from the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael. Yeah, there's something that maybe you're escaping, or like this could be like a repetitive dynamic or loop that you were in, or a repetitive pattern, or something that was playing out in your life repetitively. There's some kind of truth or opportunity here with a decision, maybe, Capricorn. Could be to move forward, to take something out of stall, to take something out of neutral, to move something ahead, which makes sense. There's a lot more speedy energy. It's kind of like sometimes time feels like it's not moving, or it's even going backwards. It's definitely Jupiter's still retrograde, Uranus still retrograde, which will be going direct in February. Saturn and Pisces will finally be out of the retracing mode and onto new ground as well. So there's a lot more new energy coming in. You might feel like time's finally speeding up, or maybe so fast. It's kind of like when things are going, like I'm seeing something like when you're rewinding like a film or a video or something, like back in the day with the VHS or whatever. You would rewind the video, right? And it's kind of like you could speed it up and go faster, like you can go 4 times or 6 times or 8 times or whatever, go super fast backwards. And now it's kind of like you took the remote, and not only did we're not going forward, it's kind of like you're in a rush to go forward. So it's like you might even kind of go like 4 times as fast forward. So you can be feeling like things are going to speed up, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry for the slurps, but somebody here could like tea, or maybe ginger could be relevant. But yeah, there's something that maybe you're like switching, flip it in reverse it. So yeah. Yeah, you're definitely death, just as we said with the casket energy. It's like this is what's actually moving you, of being stuck. It's like an ending of sorts, a change, a necessary change, whether you want it or not, right? This could be impacting you emotionally. This could be about real estate. Doesn't have to be. Could just be emotions. But these are like judgment calls that could be improving your money. You could be improving or manifesting greater happiness and money at the same time. So yeah, things could be getting like I'm smelling like nice fragrances. Maybe you're going on a vacation, or there's something about like maybe the Middle East could be relevant, or there's just something about it's almost giving like luxury. It's giving like you've come to the closing or the chapter. It's like celebration. It's like, oh, we finally hit our first million or something. You know what I mean? Like it's giving like you can rest like a little bit, like you've hit a milestone. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You could be focusing on your career or what you're working on. I heard your passions, what you're passionate about. Yeah, because something could have, maybe you're making switches. Maybe in the past you used to focus on everything that didn't work, and now that you're focusing on what does work, you're actually that's the key. It's because you're, instead of using your energy and wasting your time, which is, everything is time, right? Saturn rules time. Saturn rules boundaries. Saturn rules the time, the limits of which you are imposed in. Saturn rules karmic contracts. It rules you have a certain time on Earth that you were meant to be here, right? That's why you reincarnated. You have a certain set amount of time. If you're wasting your time, that is bad karma, right? If you're not investing your time, what are you going to get back? Nothing, right? So there's something here about wise investments, maybe, or endeavors or something. Just, this doesn't have to be money. It can be your time, your focus, your energy, your love. What are you pouring it into? Is it worthy? So you could be watching something or learning about abundance with the Empress here on the Page of Swords. Either you're watching an Empress or somebody in feminine energy who's attracting, who's very regal, even royal. They could be very relaxed, or you're embodying this energy, which is allowing you to draw in everything that you want closer. I'm hearing closer and nearer. It's like you can grasp it, you can feel it, which is true. If you can feel the energy, now it's like your reality has to match that. So it's like, if you feel like you're abundant, very wealthy, at peace, always protected and blessed, always guided, and just lucky and serendipitous, which we saw the Lady of Luck, what do you think is your reality is going to mirror to you? Oh, suddenly you find $100. Oh, suddenly you bump into a great business colleague. Suddenly you get you meet the love of your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's that ripple effect, right? So yeah, justice here. So this could be about your thinking, your thoughts. That's the main priority or focus right now. So I feel like once you get control of that, you can focus on what's important here, and it can help you make wise decisions. Spending some time alone could also be helping you to really clear your energy. I'm seeing, like, maybe it's kind of giving like salt baths, or like saging, or clearing, or cleansing, cleaning, decluttering, whatever. Getting people, maybe you just need to like make a schedule where you need to have like at least like a set 2 hour or 3 hour routine, or maybe just a 10-minute routine where you do something for yourself, where you take some time out for yourself, Capricorn. That could be helping you to center. Wow, look how beautiful that is. And it came out, and it says hope, the butterfly and the snowdrop, right on top of death, right? I think snowdrop is the first flowers that grow in spring after winter. So beautiful energies. Yeah, that's interesting. Sag had that in their reading. The salamander and black pepper, you could have Sag placements or be dealing with one, but inspiration here as well. So that's gorgeous. Wow, metamorphosis, the frog and the lotus. Lotus is what? Rise out of mud, right? So, and they are such beautiful flowers. And if you like Chinese pastries, which I do, there's like lotus pastries that are so delicious. I love them. But yeah, like mooncakes, right? Actually, I should probably get a mooncake because, the Lunar New Year is coming. Oh my God, I need to get mooncakes. I love mooncakes. Anyways, hmm. I mean, I'm sure they're like super like calorie dense, but like, oh, I love the ones with the seeds too, or the lotus, or like the ones with the little egg, the little salted egg or whatever, like the little preserved egg yolk. Oh, so good. Oh my God, you guys are making me hungry. I'm so hungry. God, I want more mooncakes. Something about the king energy here, Capricorn. Capricorns. Let's get some mooncakes. Capricorn, get me a mooncake for me, okay? Treat yourself. Wow, confirmation, 3 honks on that. Get yourself a mooncake for me. That's the confirmation message you needed to hear. You could have been sad that something didn't work out, maybe. You could feel like there's kind of this, I don't know, I heard impetus to get moving. But let's go ahead and see what the butterfly here says. Nice and blue. Seeing owls as well. Something about Austin Powers or Tom Cruise. It's groovy, baby. Okay, sorry. It's groovy, baby. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. The butterfly and the snowdrop, the 2 symbols of spring, remind us winter soon ends and hope is on the horizon. Butterflies develop through metamorphosis, transforming from an egg into a larva, then becoming the pupa, chrysalis, and finally hatching into the adult. The egg state is so humble, and the full-grown butterfly so astounding, the process can feel like magic. Maybe you feel like you run out of tries or something, like you're like at the end of something, like you feel like you have no hope, or you did at some point, but I feel like you're regaining that and you realize that you do have hope, like everything just goes on, like energy cannot be created nor destroyed. The egg stage is so humble, the full grown butterfly so astounding, the process can feel like magic. The snowdrop has a bit of magic about it as well. It is one of the first flowers to appear towards the end of winter, signifying that brighter, longer days are just around the corner. A period of hardship comes to a close and better days are ahead. Take heart in the signs of the coming thaw. So there could be like more warmth, more happiness, more peace. I'm seeing like sunlight, like tranquility, like flowers flowers and fields with buzzing butterflies and bees. Like there's something like peaceful and grasshoppers and the sounds of crickets. It's like summer. Wow. What gives me hope in times of scarcity? So the fact that there won't be scarcity for long. I feel like there's going to be abundance coming soon or quickly. They want me to say quickly. So quickly, march on, soldier. I don't know. Quickly, soldier. I don't know where I'm getting that. Maybe you have a past life in like Britain or something, or maybe you're very soldier-esque. Okay, quickly, march on. I don't know. Capricorn. Secretly videoed you. So somebody could have been trying to like blackmail you or have control over you. Blessings, or maybe they were trying to like make those videos, different films, or I don't want to say this word, but those special kind of films. Doesn't have to be sexual. It's the other kind. Blessings for your strength to overcome. Yeah. So poor childhood, maybe sideways. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's not actually that poor, or could be more on the wealthy side. Don't be afraid to want more. So maybe you were always like ingrained to like kind of have the limits of your own life that were like ingrained from the mistakes your parents made. So they want you to expand those limits, nurture yourself, dance more. So keep that vibration high. Maybe you're around people that didn't want you to be happy or something. Don't intervene. They're going to jail. Okay, so this is like the last like, no, don't take me away, Mr. Jailer. Sorry. Your frequency raises the abundance of the world. So you could be noticing like when you're in a peaceful state, the world mirrors this, right? Like the weather gets better, or you just notice the harmony and flow of things, right? Things are flowing now because you're sending out that frequency, so it's manifesting. Are you choosing your past self with the same choices or the future self? Not undervaluing. So make sure you're not like maybe there's certain lessons, things that are closing out that they want you to. This could be about a perception. Like maybe like in the past you always operated from scarcity, so you're always like overworking, but now you have to like step more into like abundance, boundaries, prosperity, like mastery, like realizing that you actually have so much worth that you need to be cutting shit out of your life that's not worth it, right? Hunger doesn't discriminate. So maybe you got to be careful if there's people around you that are kind of like on a lower frequency level, trying to convince you that you need them because they need you. Two people specific. So this could be even people that are trying to sabotage you, right? Two people specifically work together against you. So maybe they were like kind of, it's giving like hunters working in groups. So tried to brainwash you, psychic warfare, intelligence. So ask God to heal your anxiety, especially if you're dealing with health issues or fear issues. You have God, so what are you doing? Speak to your spirit team, 1-800-ANGEL Michael. He's right there. Make a prayer. You stand for divine justice, right? And they were fixed on hurting you. So this could be somebody in a lower state that's just not even focusing on the right thing. So they're just going to manifest worse for themselves, really. But it don't matter because it's not you. Last messages for Capricorn. Dream the world into being, lizard spirit. Okay, time for a beginner mind, porcupine. Maybe you were very defensive in the past. Maybe you didn't believe in yourself in the past with believing yourself in the reverse, squirrel here. So let's go ahead and read that a little bit. But I think you're definitely believing yourself now. So maybe that's the new change. Bada bing, bada boom. You could be like calling the shots, or there's something about you being very like straight to the chase, maybe. Like I ain't got no time to spare. What's that name? Al Capone? Is that his name? Okay, let's see. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this could be about your self-esteem, right? So people could have been attacking that so that you would like accept work less. So you would like, I'm getting something about like maybe not getting promotion because you're basically sending out the energy of like, oh, I don't deserve it. So you always got to do things that send out the energy of I deserve a promotion, right? Which is like self-love, like realizing it's not like working harder, it's actually working less. It's actually working smart. It's actually working with a sense of self-respect, right? So this is about your emotional realm as well. There's something about your grandmother's side, or there's something about some kind of like a mother healing, or like emotions with like healing. There's something about your emotions that are really powerful here. Like once that's healed, everything reverberates from there, kind of energy. But anyways, the unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. It is the thought of not, but when you know you have God, you have everything. You have so much strength. Your soul is way too big to condense in this tiny little body. So don't think that you're just this tiny little monkey brain and body. Does the thought of not having enough or being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all your strengths, wisdom, and resources? Right. So you have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that spirit presents to you to help you through life's trying times. So this could be like maybe you've been criticizing yourself for focusing more on your faults or your flaws more so than your strengths, your victories, your abilities, everything that you've come through, everything you've grown into. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good, even in your most challenging times. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them, so relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know that you are poised and ready for whatever's coming next. So trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. So that's beautiful. This could be like a new relationship or contract or new connections, but let's get you some last dice. Capricorns. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, that's funny. I was sensing that 5 energy. So this could be about your romantic life, dating, new sense of joy, happiness, connection to your leadership potential, connection to your ability to create and manifest. Could also be deep shadow work. There's something about coming into greater power, also connections with wealthier people, or doing something like deep shadow work that's allowing you to actually come into more power, empowerment in yourself. This could be in your mindset or the words that you use in your daily life. But I'm going to end it there. We have the beautiful frog here in the lotus. So there's something exciting, beautiful, blossoming. It's like this blossoming peace or abundance. Actually, I'm going to pull you a Cali because kiss, kiss, XOXO. Callie, where the hell are you? Because I have something in the oven that I need to get to. Where did I put that deck? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Last messages, please, for Capricorn from the highest teams of love and light, angel, Michael, guardians, and guides. Capricorn energies. Oh. Quick pivot, quick change. Okay, yeah. So if anything was like taking away from your happiness, I feel like that's what you're moving away from. Like there's this big shift here that we're seeing. So Alita, Tripura, Sundari in the future position. Got a love at 18. So let's go ahead and read that. There's some kind of regenerative power right now as well. Blue could be relevant, or red. With luminous grace, she plays, and that's the lizard is giving graceful energy there as well. He's like balanced on some grass. With luminous grace, she plays her ways into our heart, softening hardness and despair, and awakening the remembrance of light, love, and joy, peace, kindness, happiness, art, right? Passion. No matter what you've experienced, your heart shall be cleansed and released from ugliness, sorrow, and pain. Negative karmic legacies are cleared away. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty, for it is your essential nature. Gracefully release all else with dignity. The third of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses, Lalita Tripura Sundari, is the divine mother manifesting as light, playfulness, and beauty. In the Shakti Tantras, or scriptures of divine feminine, there are two schools. One school celebrates Kali as the primordial origin of the universe, and the other worships Lalita as such, yet they are two faces of one divine mother. Lalita doesn't compete with Kali. She is her boon-giving brightness. Lalita's presence in a reading is a reminder to play. Her sadhana or practice asks us to cleanse and heal our minds so that we don't become consumed or overwhelmed by suffering or ugliness in our world. Without denying the dark side of human nature, we look through the eyes of the inner eye and see what's happening at the spiritual level. We look at the inner spiritual truth and we find divine beauty. That is the courage, kindness, selflessness, generosity, love, and strength that humans develop and express in response to their problems. Lalita is the power to recondition the mind away from agony and to delight. This doesn't require changing the world, but seeing it more differently, like realizing each challenge is actually an opportunity. It's like a level up. It's like, instead of seeing humanity as victimized, weak, or ego-driven, or wounded, we affirm humanity as a collective of spiritually brave souls willing to incarnate and grow during a challenging time of spiritual obscuration on earth. There is a divine beauty in such boldness of spirit. Internally, we shift from despair to awe, right? Like just, like when you see an artist, like willing to express his pain, or even his joy, or even his whatever he wants to connect with us, right? Changing our chemistry along with our consciousness as that takes place. I'm seeing like Salvador Dali. I think he was like during the wartime or something. As that takes place, we begin to vibrate energetically at the higher frequency. Challenges are recognized by which the blessings are activated. The mindset of the warrior fighting against darkness shifts to the mindset of the priestess, facilitating the increased presence of spiritual light on earth, right? The alchemizer, the alchemist. Same world, same circumstances, different approach, interpretation, and response, which in turn leads to a different experience and future for us all. So we did see something with the hangman there. I'm going to end it here. Crowning your reading, there is something here about, willing to see things from a different perspective that like it's kind of giving, like if you're on a ship and you don't know, you're like, you know what, why don't we just go this way? If we're going, I'm not trying to like condone Christopher Columbus, but like he's like, you know what, we're going to take this route and we're going to try it out, and and we might just stumble upon something great. So thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal if you would buy me a coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.